Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Aviana. This is Aviana's Ascension, and today we are doing your general reading for December. So, of course, these are general readings, so some parts may resonate, other parts may not. Just take what makes sense for you and leave the rest behind. But, of course, thank you so much for sharing your time and energy with me. It is always so humbling and something I'm so grateful to be able to do. So hopefully this can provide you with whatever clarity or guidance you may need. But of course, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sharing your time with me. Hopefully this does resonate for you. Either way, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Help the channel grow. It is always greatly appreciated. But yeah, I've already prayed, cleansed everything, shuffled all the decks and all that, so we can jump right in with your meditation, Scorpio. Okay, so your meditation was very interesting. I mean, not super interesting, like not crazy, but you know. Basically what Spirit was saying to you, Scorpio, was that, and I just saw 111 on the timer, so I don't really remember what days are Scorpio, but I know November is somewhere in there. Anyways, but back to your meditation. So what Spirit was saying, they said when you feel tension, you know, whether tension may be anger, fear, worry, anxiety, jealousy, envy, you know, whatever. Just an energy, an emotion, or it can literally be like maybe your hips are tight, your neck is tight, back, shoulders, whatever. Okay? When you feel tension, you know, you need to allow yourself to really feel it, study it, breathe through it, experience it. Don't just shut down or run away. Okay? Spirit wants you to really start healing some things rather than resorting back to the old patterns, which, you know, for some of you it may look like, you know, going off on someone. It may look like, you know, going and grabbing a drink. It may look like shutting yourself in your room, turning off your phone and not talking to anyone. It may look like, you know, going on a crazy drive or just going on a drive, whatever. And not to say that what you use to kind of get yourself out of the situation, get yourself away from whatever is upsetting you or whatever doesn't feel right. It's not to say that's a bad thing, but if this is a repeated thing, like, you know, you're always having the same argument with your, you know, partner, or, you know, you're always having road rage, or, I don't know, whatever. There's just different, you know, examples. But Spirit wants you to get to the point where certain things don't have to be a trigger for you, to where, and you know, say this is simply, you know, like tightness in the neck or shoulders or something, you know, if you just, you know, try to pop your neck or whatever, rather than, you know, doing stretches and actual exercises to relieve that tension and pain, then, you know, it's not going to go away. It's just going to be relieved in the moment. You know, it's a temporary relief. And Spirit wants you to find long-term relief from whatever tension you may be experiencing. What a long-winded way to explain that. But yeah, that was the first part. And then Spirit was also saying, take your time, move with ease. So yeah, Spirit wants you to just really be more present in situations that may be uncomfortable for you. You know, obviously we don't want to trigger you or anything, but you know, if there is something that has been, you know, getting the best of you, you know, for some time, you know, you have to take some accountability in freeing yourself from certain situations. Okay? And Spirit wants you to know that you do have the power to find that long-term relief rather than just freaking out and not dealing with an issue. Alright, let's get into the tarot now, shall we? Let's get into the oracle decks. Okay, and of course, take what resonates, leave the rest behind, guys. You know what to do. Alright, we're going to start with the Daily Crystal Inspiration deck here, so let's see what's going on. Messages for Scorpio for December, please and thank you, Spirit. Ooh, alright. Alright, so we have turquoise, prioritize your health. Obviously, always important to prioritize your health. You know, emotional, mental, physical, all the health. You know what I mean? Making sure, you know, sometimes it's hard for you to, you know, like say your friends all want to go out, but you have to work early in the morning. Like, you know, you don't want to miss out on a good time, but you know that you need to go to bed early, you know, get some good sleep. So, like, you know, just having to make the hard choices to, you know, put yourself first and do what's best for you, okay? We have bring in the light, be the bigger person, schedule yourself in, ground yourself. Yeah, this is a lot of energy of just kind of taking accountability for your own happiness and your own self-care, your own energy. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting. You are taking accountability for your own happiness, your own path, your own energy, you know? Or at least that's what Spirit's trying to get you to do. Alright, let's see what else is going on here. We're going to get out of the sacred geometry activations here. Alright, Spirit, messages for Scorpio for December, please and thank you. You want these? Okay. You're the first one that's gotten 2 cards, so this will take a moment, just so you know, because we're going to read out of the book. Okay. Okay. So the first one, we have realization, number 37, which goes into 10. So 10s are all about, you know, cycles completing, things coming to conclusions, achieving things, big goals coming to life. Alright, yeah, let's see what's going on. Number 37, realization. Alright, and on the card it says, the frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. Alright, so big things happening here. Alright, it says, realization happens on many different levels. Internally, we realize something when we become aware of that something as a fact. Externally, we realize something when we achieve or fulfill a dream or a desire. On a spiritual level, we refer to self-realization when we are able to unite body, mind, spirit, and soul to step into our fullest, most authentic expression of who we really are. The center of this activation draws us into an infinite inward journey through the layers of our awareness. The green indicates the presence of the heart, which provides the wisdom and stability needed on this frequently trippy path. The rich, bright blue coloring of the outer circle represents the ability and desire to express ourselves and to be realized in the outer world. The water represents the emotional realm, the heart's guidance system, and the orange and yellow stand for expression, creativity, and self-awareness. Excuse me. And then it says, try this. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Do you realize the magnificence of who you are and the scale of what you can create while you are here in body? This realization or belief that you are an expression of the creative source makes you a powerful manifester. What is it that you want to accomplish? Beautiful. So yeah, this card is all about kind of, I feel like, okay, before I forget, if you look at the page numbers, we're at 98, 99. Obviously next would be 100. No, not me skipping the page. Obviously next is 100 though, right? So I feel like there's a big cycle coming to completion here for you in December, or at least, with realization, prioritizing your health, you're kind of realizing, your capabilities, your worth here, right? And I feel like you're bringing in a lot of opposing, not necessarily opposing, but maybe where there wasn't a lot of unity in like mind, heart, body, soul, you're bringing that more cohesive energy together. It's not mind versus body anymore, rather than it's you're just being more cohesive with the different parts of yourself and realizing that these can all work together to create the reality that you want. And a lot of that can start with prioritizing your health and realizing, what is it that you want? What is it that makes you feel good? All right. Yeah. I feel like you guys are just really focusing on, like, I feel like in the past, like the past few readings we've done, you've been focusing on, okay, what does Scorpio want? What makes me happy? How do I set the boundaries that I need to set so I can be more fulfilled and happy in the relationships I have in life moving forward? And I feel like now you've got that, you figured that out, and now you're figuring out, okay, so how can I now show up to things that, may not be, my vibe that I like, may not, it may not be my cup of tea or whatever, but I still want to show up and be my highest self. You know what I mean? Like, you're figuring out how to be your highest self, and that's what that meditation was about. Figuring out how, in moments of tension and angst and worry, how you can still show up as your highest self. I feel like that's the challenge that Spirit is putting onto you this month, is how to show up as your highest self even when there is tension and, you know what I'm saying. Alright, let's get into the next card. Okay, so this one is Emergence 25. That goes into 7. Okay. So, the frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. And see, this is Spirit's advice to you as to how you can show up as your highest self, even in moments of tension, pain, trauma, whatever. Show up like a child. Okay, that sounds crazy, but basically, you know how children, they don't know, they run across the street because they don't know that cars can hit them, right? They touch the stove because they don't know it's hot. And it's like they just don't have that fear that adults or older people have because, we've been in the world longer, so we know the dangers of the world, right? And obviously there's the positive side, there's the negative side of that of, possibly getting hurt, right? But, that's that beauty of being able to bring in that cohesive energy, have the knowledge and logic, or I guess just the knowledge and the wisdom of the adult, but the happiness, the eagerness, excitement of the child. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Alright, let's see what else is going on though. Alright, so it says emergence. Emergence can be described as the process of coming into being, the arising of something that wasn't there before. When referring to personal development and growth, the emergence of a grander expression of ourselves is often a result of extensive inner work and deep release. In order for real personal growth to happen, we have to be willing to let go of existing belief systems, frameworks, and labels that define and limit us. Absolutely. Recognizing potential can take us on an exciting inner journey of discovery and integration. From this place of openness and discernment, we can truly unfold and emerge as a new human being. And let me tell you something. I've done it. It's crazy. It's wild. It's amazing. The deep and rich blue at the core of this activation, okay, yeah, you guys can see it. Perfect. Represents the drive for clear expression. That's that throat chakra. The purple signifies the insights that come directly from our connection to Source and that are now available to be expressed. And the yellows and oranges indicate the creativity and power with which we can do so. Try this. Take a breath and close your eyes for a moment. What was your "when I grow up, I want to be" declaration? I am really happy right now because I just did this in my own head, and I realized for me it was being a teacher. And in a way, I am a teacher because I, do this spiritual stuff, right? So I don't know, that made me happy. So glad I could have that moment with you guys. Maybe some of you guys wanted to be a teacher, and maybe you're realizing that, you may not be a school teacher, but, maybe you're a teacher at, I don't know. I'm not good at coming up with a million different examples. So, like, maybe you're a trainer at work. Maybe you, I don't know. I'm blanking on examples. But yeah, let's keep reading. Did you realize this childhood dream? What other aspects of yourself would you like to give birth to? Are there any new aspects emerging that you have never expressed before? Keep a journal so you are aware of your growth. Beautiful. Yeah, I feel like there's a big shift happening for you. Or not necessarily a big shift, but it's just something coming a little more full circle here for you. Some of you may be doing some inner child work, but I feel more so you guys are realizing, because these kind of look opposite too. Like, I feel like there's a lot of things that are just coming together. Things are coming full circle here. Whoa, hold on. Let me look up something. But yeah. Yeah, things are coming full circle here for you guys for sure. You guys are figuring out how to show up as your highest self. You're figuring out how to use, pain and turn it into love and joy. This is hard work to do here too, so definitely be proud of yourself for what you're doing. Make it a little bit brighter. Oh no, I don't like that. Oh, whatever. Alright, let's get some angel messages for you, Scorpio, for December. Please and thank you. There you go. Improving health. Absolutely. And this isn't just, like physical health, going on a diet. Mental health, spiritual health, emotional health is absolutely real. And I feel like you guys have done a lot. And look, that's a cup there. The cups in the tarot represent emotions, right? So I feel like, and like we've got a lot of green here, heart chakra stuff. This is at her heart. I feel like you guys are doing a lot of inner healing, a lot of just emotional releasing, and and I feel like that's been a reoccurring theme for your reading, Scorpio. Like, you guys have been doing that work of purging out with the old and with the new, and now the new's coming in, and you are learning how to accept it despite what you've had to go through in the past. Despite all the pain, you're working through those triggers so that you can really embrace this new energy, I feel. And yeah, we have success at the bottom of the deck. So beautiful. Success, perfect timing, peaceful resolution. You're ready. Things are working out exactly how they're supposed to for you. And I feel like this is like this month, give or take, is like the first moments of you kind of feeling this new energy and really being like, wow, this is, my life now. All right, what else here? All right. Trust. Beautiful. Having trust and faith in yourself, in your spirit guides, your angels, trusting your path, trusting you can't go wrong here. Beautiful. Okay, so I am seeing, listen to your intuition, not the right time, recovery, reconsider. So you could need to, take time on something, because you did just have perfect timing as well. So I feel like your angels are definitely orchestrating something for you behind the scenes. So just, take your time with things during this month. Kind of move with a little more ease. Focus more on your inner world right now. I wouldn't focus too much on, like, the outer, like, don't worry about your job or, any of that. Or your friends. Like, don't take on too much of other people's issues. Like, keep focusing on your inner world. Yeah. Because I feel like your angels are working on something. All right. Messages for Scorpio for December for love. Please and thank you. And we're using the Romance Angel right now. Romance Angel Oracle. All right, we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And that's kind of literally what I was just saying, Maybe you are going on a honeymoon possibly, or just doing a lot of vacations with your partner, or you're just kind of doing your own thing here. Like, I just feel like, yeah, you're just doing your own thing. All right, what else here for Scorpio in love for December? That's too many. Thank you. Again, you have trust. Again. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Yeah, your angels, spirit guides, there is a need to have trust here. Again, we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I feel like divine timing is at work in every aspect of your life right now. I feel like you need to just keep focusing on your healing, focusing on showing up as your highest self in all situations, and things will continue to fall into place for you. There's not a lot of need for worry, not a lot of need for any worry at all. Like, I feel like your angels really, really have your back here. They just are proud of you, and they want you to keep focusing on, and again, you have prioritize your health, improving your health. Like, things are working out for you, Scorpio, and it's going to be beautiful, but just keep focusing on, doing that inner work. All right, let's get into the tarot now. Again, I've already cut and shuffled the deck, so let's just jump into it. We've got Justice at the bottom of the deck, and this is the overall theme, overall energy for the reading. This is Libra energy here. Justice is a beautiful card, This is things balancing out, karma coming around to right any wrongs. Whether you're on the good side or the bad side, doesn't matter. Justice is coming. All right, we have the 8 of Cups, 2 of Swords, 6 of Swords. So yeah, there was something you had to walk away from, or someone you had to cut off here. This maybe took a while for you to decide to do, but you decided, I need to move on to bigger and better things. And I guess you, decided to focus on yourself here. Focus on things that made you feel good. You dropped the dead weight here and decided to focus on yourself. Absolutely. Looks like you dropped the dead weight and decided to focus on yourself. Now karma's blessing you. All right. Messages for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know for December? What is coming towards Scorpio? Okay. All right, we've got the Knight of Wands here. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy. All right, so the Knight of Wands is someone who follows his passion, follows his heart, doesn't really care what anyone else thinks. Could be a little impulsive. But this is someone who, follows their passion. Could be a little bit of a player, But, Okay. So I have the Knight of Cups and Knight of Swords here. So you guys may be worried about, if there is someone new you've met, maybe you're worried that they're a player, or maybe you're worried that this is just a fling, possibly. Maybe you're worried that something is going to end, possibly. But I have the World card, the Empress, the Nine of Cups, the Hierophant, Judgment here, 4 of Wands. Like, I feel like if this is a romantic thing, I wouldn't worry about this person at all. This seems like someone who is very excited, someone really recognizes your worth, your value here. Okay. But someone, you know, you could be just worried about following your heart here. Because the Knight of Cups doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but could just be someone following their heart, expressing their emotions, expressing their feelings. Oh. Alright, tell me more about the Knight of Wands for Scorpio. Yeah, you're worried. Someone's very worried here. Because the Five of Cups, this is disappointment. I'm feeling that someone is either worried that someone else is a player and is going to end in disappointment, or someone is worried that following their heart, following their passion, being impulsive is just going to lead to disappointment. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Tell me more about this Five of Cups for Scorpio. Whoa. Yeah, we've got the Five of Wands, the Four of Pentacles. So, whatever this fear is, this worry, you're not necessarily communicating it to this person or whatever this is in regards to. You're keeping this close to you. You're kind of like, it's like you're going through an internal fight, you know? You're like, I'll just deal with this myself. You know, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I don't want to ruin the night. I don't want to make this person worried as well. But it's like, I'm sure they would, you know, be understanding and want to talk you through this, okay? Tell me more about the Five of Wands for Scorpio here. We have the Hanged Man. Yeah. You've got to change your perspective here. We have Pisces energy. Yeah. Because okay. You think that sharing this burden, you know, getting this weight off your shoulders, off your chest, is going to end in very badly for you, but it's going to be fine, you know? It's going to be fine. You're going to reach an agreement. You're going to, you know, make a compromise. Like, you and whatever this person or situation has to do with, it's going to work out. It'll be fine. It just requires you to change your perspective. And that's what you're fighting right now. Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles for Scorpio. Yeah, Six of Swords. You need to move forward. You need to take action. You're being very stagnant here. Very stagnant, I'm feeling. Because you're worried about a fight happening. You're worried about disappointment. Okay. Tell me more about the Hanged Man. The Hanged One, whatever. Yeah, Six of Wands. They're telling you, like, this is going to end in success, victory. Like, this is going to work out for you. You know, you don't have to be so worried. It's just going to be peaceful. Yeah, they're telling you to get this burden off your chest. Speak your mind here, Scorpio. There you are. That's your energy there, Scorpio. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. Oh, that came out immediately. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Because, yeah, there's something you guys are not wanting to get off your chest here. Yeah. And you're trying to act like something isn't bothering you, too. But it's like, if you just explain how you feel, it'll work out. It'll be fine. It's not good to keep things bottled up. And it's like, you've been doing the work, you know. You've been doing the inner work, so keep moving through it. And it's like childlike stuff. Like, kids ask questions like nobody's business. Like, almost disrespectfully. You know what I mean? And, of course, no one's telling you to be disrespectful. But it's like, just get it off your chest. Just ask the questions. Just say what you need to say, you know? what else is going on here for Scorpio? Okay. There's that Knight of Cups again. And this could be you, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So that is your energy. We have the Hierophant. So there could be a higher level of commitment happening here with the Taurus. This could be marriage. Yeah. This does, I feel like there's like, maybe like you want to marry someone, or you just want to move to a higher level of commitment in a relationship, or maybe there's just someone you're wanting to express a lot to. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but there are a lot of emotions you're wanting to express to someone, or maybe you're just feeling very emotionally connected to someone. All right, let's see. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups for Scorpio. Okay. Okay. So we have the Moon card here, Pisces energy. So you're keeping your feelings to yourself here. 10 of Cups with the Moon. This is you. You might be heavily, deeply in love with someone, and it's like you're kind of keeping your cards to your chest, keeping it on the low, because maybe, you know, it'll be different for all of you. Maybe you're just scared to express your emotions. Maybe you're scared of rejection. Maybe you don't want things to be moving too fast. Whatever. Tell me more about the Moon. We've got the Devil here. Capricorn energy. Okay, so for some of you, you do not want to... This could have to do with like an ex. Like you don't want your ex to know you're in a new serious relationship. Or maybe like you got a new job, but you're still at your old job. So, and maybe this new job is something that's very emotionally fulfilling for you, whatever. But you don't want to, you know, tell anyone because, you know, you still need to finish out your 2 weeks or whatever. It could be something like that for some of you. Others of you, this is that tension, that toxic trait, that energy that you have to sit with, that you need to work through. Let's see. Tell me more about the Devil for Scorpio. Justice. Yep, that's that energy you need to work through. And we have Judgment here. So this is something that, yeah, it's time to honestly reflect on what this is. Okay, it's time to work through this karma. It's time to work through this negative energy. This is something that has been, I feel, repeatedly, and like, karma can, you know, show up in different ways. It can show up in different people, different situations that have a lot in common with each other. You know, that it's a similar lesson that's being repeated, right? So if you refuse to work through it, it's just going to keep popping up. So Spirit is saying it's time. It's time to have that reflection. It's time, you know. Tell me more about the Devil. Again, Judgment is here. And we have the Queen of Cups. So it's time to do that inner self-reflection so you can free yourself from whatever this is. Because this may be blocking you from being able to really, really, really like make those true connections, be able to trust, be able to express your emotions, whatever the fuck's going on here. Okay? It's time to release this so that you can have those deeper connections, so that you can, you know, have, you know what I'm trying to say. You know, like, you guys deserve to have meaningful connections. You deserve to be able to trust the people you're with. You deserve to be able to express your emotions, communicate your feelings, feel safe, you know, like, you deserve that. So if you see something, feel something within that is continuously being brought up, repeating these cycles, you deserve to be able to work through that so that you can let it go, so you can be happy and be your highest and truest self. Yeah. Tell me more about Justice here. Exactly. 6 of Cups. For some of you, this is some inner child work you're needing to do here. Okay. Others of you, this is just something that has been repeated for a while. This could be generational. You know, this could have nothing to do with you in this life. But, you know, shit gets passed down. But yeah, this is something that's been dealt with, been repeated for a long time. It's time to give yourself some ease, some peace, some patience, so you can work through this, because you deserve it. All right, Scorpio, let's get the final bit of advice for you with the Moonology deck here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, let me know if this resonates with a like, a comment, all that good stuff. And don't forget to subscribe. And I do provide personal readings if you guys are interested. Those are on my website. And I have an Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff it's all in the description box below. All right, final bit of advice for you, Scorpio. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. And that's them telling you, you know, you can't keep pushing away this feeling, running away from these feelings, running away from these issues. It's time to resolve them. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. See? Beautiful. It's worth it. Do that work. Hold your vision. Fixed moon. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. There you go. And last one here. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. Beautiful. You deserve it. Alright, Scorpio. That's all I have for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.